Hi, I'm just here talking about The Bachelor. This is Reality Hut, and let's talk about it, guys. Okay, so this week on The Bachelor, we have a couple group dates, a one-on-one, which is really cute. And then, yeah, and a lot of crazy drama with two different people that are causing it, and they're friends, and they're just really cringy, and you're just like, oh my gosh, why? Anyway, so it's with Cassidy and her friend Shanae. It's not with each other, they're just causing problems with everyone else. And they're just like really not PC and like just cringy is the best word I have. So basically, Cassidy doesn't like kids, and they're at a kid's birthday party, and Hillary Duff is hosting it, and just she doesn't like children, so she's trying to sneak off with Clayton to the pool and like making out with him and all this stuff, and everybody's pissed, and she doesn't do anything to help with the party, and she doesn't have fun. She just sits there and drinks her glass of whatever she's drinking, just being lame. And yeah, and so everybody's pissed at her. And then the group date, she gets the rose for the group date. Everyone's furious, everyone's pissed. Super dramatic. Yeah, so the whole date goes like pretty well, and most of them have fun, and he gets to see like different sides of each of the girls, and like they're just, some of them are super funny and great with kids, and he has a good time, right? And I wrote down that he has this just got back from the gym look, because they're all dressed up, and he's got like wearing a hoodie and like these, I think they're hot, like hot shorts. Dang, you can see those pretty legs of his. and yeah, and so it goes well. Yeah, it's not completely ruined from Cassidy, but everybody does walk out of that with like a sour taste in their mouth. And yeah, and I wrote down, oof, Cassidy, just shut up. She's just like, she's pretty annoying, like I'd say, like fairly annoying. And it's always a big red flag when girls don't get along with other girls. It's like, for me, I'm just like, ooh. I wrote down during that date that Teddy is really authentic and cute, and that I think she's gonna go pretty far just because she's really honest with her feelings. Their chemistry is just really good. Like when they make out, you can tell they're like into it, and it's cute. So yeah, so then the one-on-one is with Susie, and they go on this little helicopter ride, and then the helicopter lands on a freaking boat, and then they hang out on the boat in a hot tub drinking champagne. I was like, oh my gosh, like that, like anyone want to take me to do that? Because I'd be so down. Like, let's go right now. At the beginning, she was like, is he gonna think that I'm weird? Is he gonna get my humor? And like, he totally gets her humor, and he like is super into her, and he thinks that she's really genuine and down to earth, which is a really good thing to have. And she tells a little story about how her dad got really sick, and how it's taught her a lot because her mom stuck by her dad and like slept next to him every night, and then he got better for his grandbaby, because he really wanted to like be there for his grandkid and all this stuff. And anyway, I thought it was a super cute moment at their dinner when they were talking about that. Cassidy, I already talked about it. She gets the rose. Everyone's pissed, and she's just like, mwahaha, like this. She's such a villain in the show, like right out the gate, like a villain, you know. And then she's got her little sidekick, which is Shanae. It's her little sidekick, who is just great. So great. She's gonna be so hated because she said like some really like not PC stuff about like people with ADHD, and it's like so judgy, and you're just like, oh my god, like you do not translate well. Like, oh my gosh, like it's gonna be bad for you, girl, when you get out of here. Yeah, just so insensitive. And that group date was like ish fun. Like they had to get dirty and run through do like a relay race type of thing, and it was pretty fun, whatever. And then the cocktail party was just drama, and it was just like, oh my gosh, like a bunch of stuff about, she's like outing her for having ADHD and like all this, like, I was just like, what am I watching? Like, this is a train wreck. And yeah, and so at the end, you see Cassidy and Clayton, they're having a conversation, they make out, and they're like having fun and all this stuff. And then my favorite girl, Saria, apparently, like, Cassidy was telling her all this dirt on herself about how she has a boy back home and how they're buddies and all this stuff, and how she was FaceTiming him right before she got there, right before she met Clayton. And yeah, and she tells Clayton that, and it's just a big ouch moment because he's really upset. And he goes to ask if he's allowed to take back a rose, and it's about her. And they don't show it in the episode. It's for next time. Well, to be continued. We'll find out next time if he takes back the rose and she goes home or whatever. So stay tuned for next week's episode. I'm so excited. They kind of cliffhanged us this episode, so we'll just hang tight and we'll see what happens. Okay, see you next time.